So as you can see, we're at Nürburgring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering. It's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, we're at Nürburgring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering. It's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, we're at Nürburgring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering. It's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, bug ring coming into lottery chicane, as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering. It's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, bug ring coming into lottery chicane, as I call it. So as you can see, written there, bug ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering. It's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, written there, bug ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering. It's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, written there, bug ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering. It's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, Rittenberg ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering. It's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. Right, testing out some audio on that and see how that sounds. Right, testing out some audio on that and see how it sounds. Sweet. Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome to Racing Rivals Season 8, Round 4 of the Endurance and Sprint Championship. So I don't know if I think we're waiting for maybe a couple more to join, not too sure. But it looks like it's going to be a reasonable lobby. So this is in the Porsche Cayman GT4. We've got a 5-minute sprint and a 10-minute sprint. The 5-minute sprint, or both sprints in fact, are tyre wear and fuel consumption off, but full setup is allowed, and it's also fully tuned. So no bop on these, which basically means fully tuned is just all you can do is add a big turbo. So I'll just see if I can go through the championship standings, which you can see on the screen, but I can't. So I'm just going to go in Discord and read it out. So after round 3, let's see who's in the house. So we've got Mist, who's joined, yeah. Okay, he's leading the championship on 148. We've got Falcon on 145. He's there. Chris is third on 123. He's doing well. Scary Biker is fourth on 124. And then we got Grandad in sixth. Oh no, sorry, Ricky in fifth on 121. So there's Ricky there. Ricky's in. Grandad, he's the host. He's in sixth on 111. And then we've got Kayla, who can't make it. I think that's work. He's in seventh on 109. Summerus also can't make it. I can't remember why. I'm going to guess the same thing. He's in 8th on 107. We've got Smithy in 9th on 106. Is Smithy in? He is. And then we've got Scav in 10th on 98. I haven't seen Scav yet, so he's one he may still be coming. We've got Snowman in 11th on 92. He's in the blue car. And we've got Speed Freak in 12th on 92 as well. He's in, yeah, he's in. And we've got AS Gaming. Last I knew he had wheel issues. Don't know if he's still got wheel issues. He's in 13th on 72, and they've got Fudder in 14th. I thought I saw him earlier. Oh, there he is. Yeah, okay. He's on 67 points. So bottom 3, which I'm guessing is going to be Fudder, Speed Freak and Snowman, should get NOS for the first 2 races. And those races will start in reverse championship order, which looks like Grandad's already set that grid actually. Oh, Grandad's saying there's 10 tonight, so it's all that is the full housing. So let's just see what's going on then. He's setting the pace, it's Missed. High speed ring. So I'm guessing everyone is running no downforce on their setups. Get these running as fast as they can. I mean, where's the top speed? I don't know. This corner will be flat, won't it? I lost my cup of tea. There it is. Bit of lag, that's the highest speed you get to. Was it 187? Oh, done quite quick enough that. Oh, I could have got loads if I was quick there. I think Ricky had just come out of the pits. So someone else is coming round. It's Falcon. He was just set fastest lap. Just a few thousandths quicker than... Oh, as I said, that message has gone faster. 173. Sure he must have backed out earlier than that looked. Let's have a look on here. So I think the mods will all be the same. I think they'll all be revving to the same on the rev counter, I imagine. Yeah, it looks all the same for everyone. So who's coming round? That's Snowman. Gonna get to this quickly. Grandad, 187. Scary Biker, 187. Speed Freak, only 185. And same for Ricky as well. That could literally be the assist slowing them down. Right, ad break coming up. Yeah, I'll be alright. It's only practice. What's he got in this rear window? Can't read that, it's jigging around. Oh, Pink Floyd. Okay. Snowman just still with his flat blue livery. Yeah, I don't know what truck assist is. I thought it was supposed to be TV shows, but it was only loosely based, wasn't it? Monster Energy. For Grandad. I think they're just running whatever they want, really. Oh, it's a Ken Block tribute, of course it is. I wonder if that's what Grandad's supposed to be as well, then. Oh, I hate the way it jigs around like that. No, I don't see it anywhere. Scary is running, I don't know what that is. His own thing. Right, just need to do something quickly. Right, I'll be back. So, I think we should be just... Oh, we are just about to kick off. So, reverse championship position. Find out if footer, speed freak and snowman are running NOS. Let's go in, well, let's have a look. NOS, not NOS. Okay. So it's only speed freak and I mean NOS is going to make a hell of a difference on this track surely, but on the other hand, it's a long old straight to do that off. Right, anyway, lights are on, go. Oh, and I think that was that Snowman? No, it wasn't. Someone pulled out there. It was Smithy. Looked like he had a really good start, but then had to back out of it. So, we've got footer is on the button. So speed freak, so Snowman is the one left to pick up whatever draft he can. And then we go side by side with Ricky, Smithy, or everyone in fact. So what's that, 4 wide? Falcon looks like he's going to win it out. Oh, we've got, I think that was Chris, was it? Well, someone's got hard into barrier. No, it's that man, Ricky. The guy always comes off worse from some bit of rubbing. Don't know how he manages that. Anyway, footer is out in front. Speed freak will follow. And then we got Snowman keeping up with them, and then the rest of the pack. Grandad, Scary, Smithy all together. And Chris has lost the draft a little bit. He'll need that. Draft is vital here. We got Snowman and Speed Freak going side by side. I imagine Speed Freak's about to grab the NOS button and just leave Snowman for dead. See him pulling away despite the draft. Falcon's up with them though, and then there's a bit of a gap. So Scary has lost the draft. So if Grandad and Smithy all want to catch up to those in front, they're going to have to work together and do a bit of bump drafting. Oh, Speed Freak's doing a bit of wall riding. Must have got away with it though. And Scary as well, but he's still well out of the draft. Snowman, has gone down the inside of Speed Freak actually, wasn't expecting that. I don't think Speed Freak was either. So what's he going to do? Is he going to NOS straight past him again? It looks like he's on it. Because footer can get away here. Although he did just run over that curb. And he slid massively into that last corner, and would normally lose your speed, but not when you got a NOS button. So Falcon then picks up second. What's Speed Freak going to do? He's going to go past him. So he's not going to do a bit of bump draft. He probably wants to break that gap, but he's going to need to use up all his NOS here. I mean, I think we might get 4 laps, judging, maybe, we should get 4 laps judging by the lap times. So I think Speed Freak is going to run out of NOS. That footer might even do so as well. Andy's got a penalty, so this is looking pretty good for Falcon at the minute. Scary Biker 5th. Where's Falcon's main rival? Mist is down in 8th at the minute and going nowhere fast. Smithy and Grandad. We had Speed Freak hitting the wall. Snowman has got past him. Scary is trying to get past him. Footer still has a decent lead when he's out of the draft, but what he needs to do is use a bit of NOS just to stop that gap coming down and then stop using the NOS. And I think that's what he's done, because he only needs it for defence. But Falcon leading comfortable in second. Speed Freak is probably not going to work with Scary and Snowman here, so he'll be on his own. These 4 getting a battle instead of the bump drafting, and they go 2 by 2, and pretty much come out the same. Snowman side by side with Grandad. Grandad should have the inside nicely, but he's backed out of it. In fact, Snowman is attacking Speed Freak instead. So defense to attack, and he's still trying to cut back up the inside. Does he think Speed Freak's out of NOS? Well, if he did, he isn't now, because he's just squirted ahead of him. And Mist is still battling amongst this lot, and he's in the barrier, and if you touch that barrier you'll lose loads of speed, even though you think, oh yeah, wall ride. You always come off worse. Right, Fudder's just holding that gap, just at slipstream range, and this will be the last lap, so can he hold that lead? Speed Freak is... he's got enough NOS to defend. He might even have enough NOS to get second here, but it depends how he uses it. So if Speed Freak's got any sense, he'll use it on every little bit of straight. Have a quick look at the lead. Yeah, Falcon's closed in, and Fudder has enough NOS to defend, but it depends what what Falcon can do through these corners. Because he'll probably carry more speed in the draft. Fudder is not using the button. So what's his strategy? Oh, Falcon's got in the wall. He won't need a strategy now. Look how much he's gapped him. He's lost like well over a second doing that. So that's going to be an easy win for Fudder. Falcon was just trying to stay too close, but he'll take that. Speed Freak third. Scary Snowman missed. Smithy Grandad. Chris coming in 9th, that's not good for him, he was 3rd in the championship. Ricky 10th. Not bad. Have a quick look at those results. So yeah, nice win for Fudder and fastest lap. Falcon, he might have had a chance, but probably not with a bit of NOS left. Fudder had to use it very tactically. So, but second is good, beating one of the NOS runners. Speed Freak is good on this track. Scary 4th, that's not a bad result for him, and say Scary and Falcon both finishing ahead of Mist. Snowman 5th. Smithy, Grandad, and a lobby reset. So while everyone goes back in, for some reason that's about to tick then, I don't know why. Who did I miss off that roll call? Oh yeah, Chris and then Ricky. So Fudder needed that win then, championship wise. Just have to tell him that. Right, okay, 10-minute sprint now, same reverse championship order. Get in here, go to that. They'll both be running NOS again, yeah, but Snowman still isn't. I think you can add NOS without having to back out of the lobby. Is that right? Anyway, then come the lights. Who's going to get the best start? Bang, it's Smithy again. He's getting those starts, but he's not maximising. In fact, I think he's getting good off the line, and he's having to back out, and he ends up losing places. So it's 2 NOS runners, followed by Snowman, Grandad, and the rest of the pack all getting through pretty cleanly by the looks of it. Got Smithy and Ricky and Chris all together, and there's a touch, and it looks like Ricky's been touched again, and he managed to survive. I thought he was going to go round. For once he survived. So Footer and Speed Freak with the same amount of NOS but double the laps. You would expect them eventually to fall back through the pack, so Grandad is leading that pack at the minute. And this should, if they do it all right, it's all tactical. It's all about getting the draft timing right, making sure you don't mess up this last corner, don't hit the barrier or 3 wide. And that was really well done, because Grandad could have easily been pushed into the barrier, and that didn't happen. Good respect. Here comes Falcon. Timed his run well off that corner. That's how the draft works. Mist, though, this time has followed him. So the two championship rivals are together. Chris needs to catch up a bit, so he's making a move. And Mist, Falcon follow each other. Grandad, Snowman taking different lines. Oh, looks like Smithy's had an issue somewhere. I wonder if that was part of that domino effect of the contact a bit further back. And someone went wide there as well. Let's see who that was. So Speed Freaks use a lot more NOS than Footer. Yeah, Falcon and Mist running right up to that barrier, but don't touch it. Touch it, you will lose loads of speed, and speed is everything you need on this straight. Footer second lead over Speed Freak, second over Falcon and Mist, still together. They don't appear to be working together though. You'd expect some bump drafting to be going on, but I think Mist has decided he wants third place. And they're going to hang it side by side through turn 2. Bit of bumping. Usually that would just cost you loads of time, but they've got Speed Freak in sight now. And all these two can do is try and stay with him, because he's going to fly down the straights. So Footer's got a 1.5 second lead. Here comes Mist. He's going to go down the outside of Speed Freak. Yep, and Falcon has gone into the barrier, and he's lost the draft. He's lost the draft. See, that's the trouble. Don't touch that barrier. You lose the draft on this track. You're doomed. So difficult to get it back. You really have to rely on other people to make mistakes. Footer looking comfortable. Loads of NOS left. Mist can probably see the opportunity to escape from Falcon here. It depends if Falcon can get back in that draft. He's 7/10, he's in it. So he's back on Speed Freak and having a real late break comparatively there. Thought he was going to try and move for a moment. So Speed Freak's still going to battle with Mist. Oh no, sorry, it's Falcon he's battling with. Oh, Mist is completely broken free. So yeah, it's Falcon who's caught him up in the twisty section. But he'll be stuck behind him. Is that NOS level going down? It is. Only a little bit. So let's go to Footer. 1.6 second lead. Now what's Falcon going to do here? He's going for the move. Not coming off though. So he could easily be stuck here, but he's got past on the outside though. Speed Freak lost a bit of momentum on the exit. So Falcon's got, oh, he's really trying to close that gap now to Mist. He's 1.5 seconds, he needs to halve it. Or Mist can just maintain that and wait for Fudder to run out of NOS. He's still got half a tank though. And we're half distance, so he's oh, it's a drift. A few mile an hour slower than Falcon and Mist, yeah. So he's got a second, so he's still out of range of the draft. 3/4 of a second you need. What are we looking at now? Cameraman. Looks like Smithy at the back with a penalty as well, trying too hard, trying to catch up. He'd be nowhere, Smithy. He won't catch the pack. So Fudder's got 1.4. Expect the lead to come down in this section. This still has that 1.5 seconds over Falcon. I was sort of teetering up and down there. Yeah, Falcon took a bit out but then lost a load. So Mist's got fastest lap. Falcon is only a couple of tenths off that. Now we're coming up to 7 minutes again. Fudder drifting into that. Mist has hit the barrier. Oh, he skimmed it and then it's gone round on a delicate setup, and that is going to be disastrous. He's going to end up pretty much at the back. He's going to lose all his momentum. Caught that at the right moment. Falcon sitting pretty now, probably chuckling to himself. Not often you see Falcon lose it under pressure. I mean, it wasn't even under that much pressure, to be honest. Although I think he was trying to work that last corner really hard to get in the draft. So we've got Grandad and Snowman having a good battle. If they battle hard, Mist might be able to cover a couple of places. But he's still got some 2 seconds to catch up. Ricky's on his own. Chris is on his own. Smithy's on his own. I wonder if this car's really unstable on low downforce. Because you've got to assume everyone's running it as low as possible. Fudder drifting that last corner again. He likes throwing that in there. Goes for the low line though. Whereas really you want the high line. But down to 1/4 of a tank of NOS. Speed Freak is out of NOS. It's a scary bike, it can now get him. Yeah, Grandad dropped back from Snowman a little bit, so Mist is nearly within draft range, so he can still get a couple of places, I think. It depends if we've got 1 lap or 2 laps to go. I think it's going to be 2. So 1 second. Can Falcon get Fudder to burn up his NOS? I don't think he will. I think Fudder's playing this really well. Speed Freak has been really liberal with a happy crack. What's Scary going to do here? It's following round, he's taking the high line, which is what you want. So you can get him and he's going to know, as soon as he's going alongside, he's going to know if Speed Freak's out of NOS. Because you just wouldn't let that happen. So down the inside. Speed Freak's having a look back. Is he going to have a dive down the inside? He is. But no, he's given up on it. Mist has managed to get past Snowman and Grandad on that lap. So to catch him back up, he can possibly get Speed Freak, because it'd be a good recovery. So Fudder has enough NOS. If he doesn't hit this barrier, in fact, he could probably even do it if he did hit the barrier. He's got what, about 5 seconds of NOS there, I reckon, which is more than enough. Falcon will try and keep him under pressure, but expect that car to disappear. He's had a good exit, but it won't be enough, and there you go, he's starting to pull away, and that'll be another win for Fudder. Well played with the NOS again. Falcon another second though, Scary third, Speed Freak fourth, Mist comes in fifth, didn't quite get Speed Freak. Snowman sixth, then Grandad and Ricky, Chris. As I say, all these, certainly Ricky, Chris, Smithy, lose a draft, you'll never get a decent lap in, you'll never see the leaders again. It's just a massive penalty on this track. So yeah, you kind of almost give up on this track when you see you've just lost the pack and you got no one to bump draft and try and push each other along and work together. So Fudder wins, not fastest lap though. Falcon another second, Scary another third I think, Speed Freak fourth, Mist fifth. So I think Falcon will now have leapfrogged Mist on the championship, even though Mist picked up the fastest lap there. And we've got Snowman, Grandad Ricky, and Chris was ninth, so he's really lost out on his championship positions. So almost a good recovery from Mist, but probably was really, given where he was. He was practically last and probably cursing like hell. So now we get the lobby changed for 30-minute endurance, and we'll have random weather on, we'll be full setup allowed, we'll have tyre wear and fuel consumption on, and it'll be the Camaro ZL1 versus the Mustang Shelby 350, both modded up to about 670 brake or something ridiculous. And that Mustang has been at a disadvantage on every track so far. Will it be better on top speed? Will it have more fuel efficiency on high speed and maybe save a lap of fuel? We don't know. I don't think they're gonna. There was the suggestion of success ballast being talked about, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'll just wait for a few people to join, and then I'll do my comfort brakey stuff. Yeah, so they're all running roughly. So we've got Camaro, Shelby. Yeah, so they're all running same sort of brakes, same weights. So there's definitely going to be no success ballast going on by that, or balance of power, I should say. Literally balance of power to reduce the Camaro a little bit, because it's got a big advantage at the moment, but it looks like that's not going to be applied. So they're just going to run with it through this season as planned. So I'll just stick it on spectate, do my thing. Right, I'll be back. Got my tea filled up. What's going on? Oh, Smithy setting the pace. No, Speed Freak setting the pace at the minute. So what's this going to be? Everyone's on mediums. Oh, Ricky is on his 6th lap and has destroyed his right front. Used half a tank of fuel. So is that the kind of tyre wear expecting? Maybe not, because Snowman's on lap 5 and he's used half of his right front. Depends on lap time now. 107, 108. And you get a really compromised lap time. But it looks like Camaro, whoops, and Camaro. Falcon's in a Mustang, so it's missed. Scary, and May's in a Mustang as well. In fact, let's come out of here and do that. This new view, love it. Grandad's in a Mustang, Ricky's in a Camaro, Chris in a Camaro, Smith is in Camaro, Fudder's in a Mustang. So good mix, but it's looking like that Camaro still has it on pace, but not by that much. I mean, look, Falcon's only 4/10 off the back of the first Camaro, and they're all fairly close together as well. I'm waiting for this. That Smithy's practicing donuts, so I'm waiting to see if this. Oh, look at those sparks! Good well to hold that. I'm looking to see if this Mustang will gain some advantage somewhere. Speed Freak's got the fastest lap. Are we good to go? Yes. Come on. I'll just say that, you'll know what I mean. Bang. So yeah, it's interesting. Speed Freak's at fastest lap. He's on the mediums as well, so I don't see anyone running softs. Oh, I've got Ricky on hards. He had high tyre wear. Interesting. So now we are in grid order from the results of the last sprint race, which was won by Fudder. Let's go somewhere about here. No NOS on this one. So, all the lights. Go! And it's, I think Smithy has again had a good launch off the line, but I don't think he's actually using it either. So Falcon leads. He had a Fudder this time, and he's had a good lead as well. Giving us a start. Everyone else all bunched up. Looks like everyone's getting through. Got Chris reshaping the barrier, painting it black and white. So Falcon goes at the high line. Fudder's gone the high line. That should get him out ahead of Ricky, because he should have better exit speed. But he's in the Cobra, and they've touched as well. Ricky's gone deep and off, and Fudder's got to wait. Well, he has anyway, but they're both at the back, and they're both going to lose the draft. Falcon, meanwhile, has broken the draft completely. So it's up to Chris to try and get up with Speed Freak and Falcon. So it's all strung out of the front. Missed with Smithy right on him. Well, he's rubbed the barrier, but he might just be able to recover that with the draft. He has. Right, so Falcon has Speed Freak right up with him. So that Camaro again looks the faster car. Oh, skimming the barrier. I think that was lag skimming actually. So I think Falcon probably thought there's not a lot I can do but watch touches a barrier. Thought I saw someone going round there, but no. And everyone else through. It's a half-second lead for Speed Freak. It's looking good for him. He hasn't won a race in ages, I don't think, so could this be the one? Falcon will want to draft him as best he can. If that Camaro's faster and they're out front, he doesn't want to try and overtake at all. He's had 2 seconds already. If he can just stay in that draft, he's just lost it though. He's just dropped out of it. So is there any bump drafting going on further back? Doesn't look like it. No, Snowman's going to go for the move down inside Chris instead. Everyone else fairly spread. So the Speed Freak is, well, just over a second. It was a bit more than that, but Falcon will probably catch him in the corners. He just wants to come off the last corner, I think, really, really close, Falcon, and just use the draft to stay with him as best he can, and then just get pulled along, extend that gap to Mist. He's got himself up to 3rd. And then they might actually get 2 Mustangs in the top 3, which I think, would that be a first? But Mist has got Smithy bearing down on him, and if that Camaro really is that fast, he's going to pull out and just cruise past him. So it looks like it even has a straight line speed advantage, and yeah, Falcon is well outside of that. Wow, how did he lose that much time? Is it really that slow on the straight, the Mustang? Or is he saving fuel? I'll have to have a look at the top speeds in a minute, because I didn't look at that. So Smithy's up to 3rd. The Mist looks like he couldn't do much about it. Snowman using his right front pretty heavily. There's his Chris. Grandad's looking okay on tyres. There's the rest behind him. So yeah, even through the twisty section, it looks like Speed Freak is escaping. Nearly 3 seconds. In fact, Smithy is going to be on the back of Falcon here. And, oh wow, a speed difference coming off that last corner. Falcon thought about defending that. I think they thought, what's the point? Better to try and draft. Can he stay in that draft? He wants to stay away from Mist, essentially. That's probably his main goal. He's just managing to hold it, but he's not really. Mist has almost closed that gap up. Certainly held it about the same. And he's now got Snowman closing him down in the Camaro. So Smithy is now after Speed Freak. We're only 5 minutes in, so he does have plenty of time to close that gap down. I'm thinking Speed Freak won't be too pleased to see another Camaro behind him, who's going to run at a similar speed as well. Yeah, Falcon's losing time to Mist it. So Mist might be able to see the opportunity to get some points back. So how fast is this Camaro? Is it going to close him down? Gap's going up. Mist is in the draft, but now it's coming down even with Mist being in the draft. No, he's not in the draft. So that's 2 tenths. 3 tenths. 4 tenths. 5 tenths. And yeah, it's significantly faster, isn't it? You can't make up half a second on a straight. No way. No matter how good you are, you will really, yeah, no chance. No chance. Sorry, no chance. It's just going to be, who's going to be the fastest Camaro and who's going to be the fastest Mustang, I think. Falcon is just staying out of slipstream range. Snowman has Ricky with him. Ricky's going for the high line, going round the outside. That's nicely done. The thing is that the high line, it's faster. I think Snowman going in, he is. That right front is destroyed. Ricky's going to get an extra lap. So, is it going to come down to tyres? Spree feet right front, pretty bad. Smithy's is half gone. But Falcon and Mist have more tyre to use. Ricky's right front is going to be done at the end of this lap, I expect. There's his scary bikers. Chris, where is he? Oh, he's done as well. He uses his tyres pretty hard. Grandad, kind of all riding. Kind of. Speed Freak's kind of just sort of holding the 3.5, so it's only come down a little bit.